We have 25-minute recess.
As far as masks go, are they required to bring, like, is it something that they leave at school or they bring it back and forth?
They need to bring it home so it can be washed.
Okay.
And summer school is pretty gross because you would see the ones, you know, they would get salty or sweaty, and it was just pretty gross. And they get wet and soggy, and
yeah, they may even want to have a backup clean one in their backpack in case the other one gets, they
sneeze in them, they cough in them, they chew on them. It's disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. And we are only allowed, and they're only allowed with others, 15 minutes of like contact a day. So if we were to meet with a student, like to help them with math, we can only meet 15 minutes with them total. And we have to keep track of that in case someone would contract COVID. And so that they could keep track of whoever was in contact with that person for 15 minutes.
How will that work for the kids that have IEPs?
Thank you. I'm writing that on my list.
I know Robin will be in our room quite a bit.
Yeah, she's going to push in.
Working with kids in the room. It will be challenging because we can't control a lot of space. Yeah, we will ask that question for Robin first, and you can always email her as well.
Because that's that cross-contamination issue again too. I mean, it's a reason that we're not going into the music room, into the art room, because they can't clean it in between with all the classes. And by the way, our school is really like following, like Dr. Schmitz wants this school open, and she's pushing, and we are following every single thing that they said we have to do, Clay County and the district. And I know that other schools are interpreting it a little bit differently, and they've already had some teachers in Liberty, since they've been working that have already contracted it. So we have not here, and we've been open even longer. So she's like, we're getting this school open, and we are like staying here, we're keeping it open. So having the plan where they come in the classroom and work with the kids and stuff, I think will be to our benefit rather than going to the rooms, because I know other schools were just like, nope, we're having them go into their specials rooms, but they'll sit on the carpet. Well, okay, but if you have a kid, they're like wiping their hands on the carpet, how are you going to prevent, that kind of stuff? So we're just trying to limit our odds as much as possible.
I was curious, a question, is there any sort of a plan at this point of like, okay, if someone in the class, tests positive or known exposure, to know like, okay, we're going to take this step, or I guess, is that anything you can share at this point to kind of know?
Everything, we can share anything that we know. Everything we're going by has been published on, like, I know that Dr. Schmitz has pushed it out on the Epic, like, news and stuff. So I heard kindergarten shared a different interpretation, but they were told something, and we were told something that and we don't know which is the most recent. So we were told, if in a class there is a confirmed case, whole class out for 2 weeks. They were told anyone within 6 feet, or who had been identified within 6 feet, or who had been in contact with them for at least 15 minutes. At recess, at PE, a SPED teacher in the room.
So
we don't know.
Yeah, that's one of our questions for Dr.
It's on our list. So we'll answer that. We're going to push out this list.
Yeah, common questions. That's definitely one that we are not completely clear on.
We don't know. It changes.
We sure hope not, because that could be a lot of weeks out if that's the plan.
Yeah. Well, and then the class goes to online those 2 weeks. and then we come back, and then if someone else has it, I mean, it's,
Yeah.
where
Our
does it,
vicious cycle, we're afraid, we fear that.
Are we allowed to bring lunches from home?
absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
I have a non-COVID question.
Awesome. Yes.
So I think there was an email like when they were supposed to first begin about like the iPad pins or
Yeah, you don't, it's not necessary, but we're going to use them a lot. And I know that they have like a brand that's like half the price of the, yeah,
Okay.
those work.
That's what I was
And
going to
we have-
ask
we
if
have a
the
set-
non-Apple was okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We also have a class set of, well, we had 24. I think we have 23 Apple pencils in here. And then we just got some crayons, the crayons that I think they had them in third grade. But so we've got some for the kids to use. But it's kind of nice if they have their own.
Okay.
And who knows if we're going to go back and forth too between home. Then they've got it, because we're going to try to not pass out a lot of paper. Math will probably have some paper, but also, you know, we'll do a lot of digital if we can. But it's just, we'll use it a lot, and they'll use it for drawing, and it's just, the kids are really good with them, way better than I am. But they use it a lot, and they use it. They're really good with them.
Yeah, we just wanted to make sure there wasn't like a specific brand that we
No,
shouldn't
absolutely
buy.
not. No. The kids
Okay.
last year were taking pencils and wrapping. We Googled it. It was my fault, and we put tinfoil around it, and we could make them work because we didn't have enough, and we were tired of waiting, and so they were making them work. So
Okay. Awesome.
we were being creative, problem solvers. It was good. There is, you guys will get a parent video that the kids should not see about the first day of school. We're enlisting your help a little bit to see and let you know what's going to happen for how they'll enter. It will be our side door, and we'll give you some information, and we'll make sure that even if you can't come in, you'll see everything that's going on. We'll keep you guys in the loop, pictures and everything. I don't know that you'd want to come in, actually.
You can't move. We asked for like to be maybe suspended, like trapeze.
We're going to use our space. They didn't think we were very funny.
space above.
They've lost their sense of humor.
They didn't like our request.
Aerial yoga, we thought maybe. Yeah,
We have to keep our sense of humor this year for sure.
that or we cry. Other questions that you have?
I don't have a question, more of a comment.
Yeah.
We just wanted to say thank you so much, because I know it's taking a lot of the teachers, educators. I mean, you guys are working miracles. So
Well, thank
from
you.
our family, we just want to say thank you. Like, I know the stress is high. I know the work is not ending right now. And we just, like, from the bottom of our hearts, so that our kids can be there.
Well,
You
thank
guys,
you.
Thank you
We
so
want
much.
them here. We're
Yeah.
so sick of our own company. We're like, we have some kids.
Thank you
Like
guys.
it normally does. It kind of, we feel like we're going back to our first years of teaching with rows
Yeah.
and desks, and
Yeah.
that's not what, especially my first year Epic, that's not what Epic normally looks like, but we'll make the
It's
best.
okay, because my head just keeps spinning, and Amy's looking at me going, and I'm like, we're going to do it. Just trust me. And she's like, okay, we're just going to do it.
We've worked together this is our third go around, so
Yeah.
I just follow Linda's lead with the Epic way, and by next year I'll be able to jump in more. But it's an awesome school. I'm excited to be a part of it.
I
So,
love
and
it.
I've worked
I
for
love
Dr. Schmitz before, so it's kind of full circle. There's quite a few of us who were at Shoal Creek together back at Epic. So
And we know there are going to be bumps. And if you just accept it and just go with it and just go, well, okay, we'll try something else. We're going to be fine. We know we'll be fine this year. All of us, everyone. We're all in this. We'll just work through it.
email is great during the day, especially this semester with our student teacher. one of us will be able to answer emails throughout the day. So if you have questions that pop up, whether that's in person or if we're at home at some point, email all three of us, and one of us will.
Yeah,
will
please,
respond.
all three of us. Yep.
So as far as the school lunches go,
Mhm.
I know there's like a pre-order because they're doing that in the classroom as well,
There
correct?
is. So if someone forgets or they change their mind or whatever, but don't tell the kids that too much. If they decide, oh, there's pizza. My mom didn't tell me there was pizza. We can change it, but parents can pre-order up. Like on a Sunday, you could pre-order for the whole week. Go through the menu with them, or you can just choose or whatever. So, which is kind of nice. And then the only bad thing is it has to be in, like, their system locks for all the lunches 30 minutes after school starts. So if they haven't, then she goes, you can beg me all you want, but I can't break into the system or anything. So it has to be put in by then. And if you need to cancel an order, you can go in and do that. So, and then one of us, probably Peyton, since she's the youngest, she's not here, but has to go get the cart with all of the lunches on it. Then we just pass them out. They're all in bags with their names on them. And then we'll take the cart back, and we have the spray that we'll clean, and the kids, and then we'll throw everything away and go about our day. So we're now taking on maid service. We are now lunch service.
We'll be
You name it.
cozy.
We got
especially
it.
if you're at home since March.
We are nursing now too, unless they break a bone or throw up or something. So it's mom duty too.
Yep.
We got it.
What is, I guess, the school's kind of policy on like hand sanitizer and the kids having their own? Because I know
Bring it.
ours kind of collects them all,
Bring it.
like Bed Bath and Beyond.
I would say not unscented would be best, because we have kids with asthma and just aren't really sensitive to that. We've got a little machine on the wall that they need to put some in. They've got those big ones now, but if you shoot them, I mean, those they like shoot really far, and they're going to like shoot the floor and each other once they figure it out, except they're 6 feet apart in the halls somehow. But they gave us each for our PPE. Amy and I each have our own little bottle, but I would say bring it. We don't care. And please send a water bottle, because if I were you, I would not want my kid drinking out of the water fountain, and they cannot turn them off or block them, because we have to give kids water if they need it, which obviously we would, but I wouldn't let my kid put my mouth under it. I would just have them fill their bottle or buy a bottle of water. I wouldn't, but send a cup. We'll let them fill it up in here. I just wouldn't stick my mouth under that.
Yeah, I fill up in the sink in the room. The water's fine, and it doesn't have to touch the
Well,
fountain.
until you know that it's cold over there, you'll hear that. So, but it's not cold.
It's fine. I drink it.
We did put links out to sign up for parties and stuff. Who knows? But I'm assuming Life's a Party will party at some time. So be optimistic, and we can use people to sign up for that.
Maybe party on the playground.
Yeah, we don't know. We'll find a way to celebrate. Well, we don't have anything else for you. So thank you guys so much for your time. We appreciate it. Email us anytime. It's a much easier way for us to get back to you. We're not on the phone very much, especially with a bunch of kids in the room.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you. Have a great evening.
All right.
Thank
bye-bye.
you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
We look forward to seeing everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see your whole face.
Have a good night.
Thanks. You guys too. Bye.